Yeah, I'm live. Okay. Just gonna sit over here. Bide my time for a bit. This is much better spot to set this. Alright, I'm gonna put this in a more convenient location. I don't know why it is, but I swear it's like my Switch does not like downloading things on the LAN, prefers downloading things over Wi-Fi, which is not the case for my Switch 1. It is the case for my Switch 2. I don't know what's going on with that. But it's currently downloading the Champions update. So I am not playing yet. I will play once the update is downloaded. In the meantime, you just got me sitting here rambling. So the team that I've got for this, obviously, if you see the title of this stream, Grimm new edition, it's Grimmsnarl. They added a sprinkling of additional Pokemon. I was really hoping we'd see more, but I guess this is season M. I don't know. Is this season called like MB? I don't know. I don't understand these names. But they only added a handful of new Mons, most of them are the handful of new Megas, and a handful of new items. They added more music, but only if you have the subscription, and I don't care for that. That's mean. Especially because it's like a lot of ZA music, and like that stuff's good and new. And I'm not paying money to play Champions. I'm sorry. I don't intend to, at least beyond like an occasional battle pass here or there. I'm not planning to get this season's. I might. I don't know. It depends. It's going to be kind of a game time decision if I buy it or not. But it won't be immediately no matter what. But I don't know. Like I think even though they didn't add too many new mons and didn't shake up things a ton, I think they did shake up things more than I was anticipating. Oh, it's installing the update now. Let's go. But the mons that they added, I think, shift the meta significantly. At least for now, they're gonna shake up the meta. They might not stay shaking up the meta, but for now they shake up the meta a bit. So I think that's really cool. We shall see how long that lasts for. But at the very least, they've shaken up my one team because I had on my Trick Room team this kind of like support mon slot that I needed filled, and I just was not having the right options, to cover that. All right. We're ducked. 5 megabytes of data. Okay, give me a second here. Okay. Okay, this is good. Go. I'm coming back. I'm wheeling myself over. I am back, and oh, I am blown out by this. Oh, wow. That just completely blasts me. But I'm gonna go to the box. Wow, I need to figure out a lighting solution. My God. Like, if I do that, I still get a little blown out. And if I do that, I'm really dark. Whoa, that's too much. How's that? Actually, what am I doing? I can literally be doing this with my keyboard here. It's because there's like a light right there above me that lights me pretty strongly, and then there's the TV blasting me with light in this otherwise dark basement. Yeah, that's too dark. That's way too light. If I turn on auto, it's way too light. Ah! This feels a bit better. Maybe this is what I need? Ah, I'd say it looks pretty good. Okay. I have found the solution. I no longer look as awful when I am playing on this screen. Cool. How do I get rid of these? Like, why are my trial recruits still here? Oh well. But this is the newest addition to my Trick Room game. Really not a Trick Room on in the slightest. This is a screen support. So support by setting up screens, and support by currently using Spirit Break. I debated if I should do Play Rough, because that's what I originally did. But I think I like the reliability of Spirit Break and the fact that gives me the option, if paired with my Snarl Spiritomb, to get 2 special attack drops, which can make a huge difference. A shake up around, if any. But yeah, that's the main new addition to my team. And you'll notice this one does not in any way have a name that is using the current primary name convention. Wait. Careful with that. Primary name convention that this team has, where their names are pieces of the Pokemon's names but backwards. Instead, I have decided to use Drizzny Daemon. I think it was Drizzny Daemon, which is the Czech word for some sort of demon. I can't remember. So basically, I had a team that I called Edge Plus back in Pokemon Shield. So we're going all the way back. We're in at the latest early 2020. And I made a team. So we did a gym leader themed tournament with a bunch of my friends in one of the clubs at our college, where we had every other week been hosting a Pokemon Showdown tournament. We, after Sword and Shield and giving people enough time, we decided to host a tournament in Sword and Shield rather than in Showdown. And it was Showdown optional, so if you didn't have Sword or Shield, you could play in Showdown, and people would have to mirror their team. Hypothetically, you could have some slight variations in the team from like not using PP ups and stuff like that to get the same PP on your moves, but you could still like have the same team. That was the goal. And so what we did was everyone was a gym leader. That was the theme. So everyone had to have a monotype team. And mine was Edge Plus. It was dark types. Because I looked at the types that had mons that I liked, and the one that had the most in Shield was dark types. And I've never really considered myself like a huge dark types guy, but they were my winning option as far as just like what type has mons that I like. And so that's what I did. That's all I looked at, and I really like. Like constantly buffering. What resolution are you trying to watch this? I'm trying to keep it. I just need you for chat. I just need you to see chat. But my team Edge Plus was monotype dark, and it had a Tyranitar. That was my main Dynamax mon. My Grimmsnarl as my setup for Light Screen and Reflect. I had a Mandibuzz as my primary like Tailwind set, and just another bulky mon. I had a Malamar that was rocking like Superpower. I had a Drapion that was really geared into getting crits. Who was the last one on that team? There might have been a Hydreigon. I'm not remembering for sure. But I ended up winning the tournament with that team. Let me check, because I was referencing it when I was building this one up. It was a Hydreigon, yeah. So, yeah, Malamar, Hydreigon, Tyranitar, Drapion, Grimmsnarl, Mandibuzz. And what I leaned into for my team, name-wise, was they were all named in Czech. Because my family, going back a ways, was Czech on my mom's side. And I think a little bit on my dad's side. Like, I have Slavic ancestry. So I thought that would be a cool kind of personal touch to the team. And then also, I feel like Central Europe, especially, and like the Slavic states, all kind of have a darker vibe, if that makes sense. Like the darker sense of humor, darker general tone of things. And maybe I have a poor impression of that region. So if someone is Czech or is from somewhere in like the Slavic states and in Central Europe and stuff, don't take any offense to my view on it, but that's generally the view I've picked up over the years, is that there's almost a morbid sense of humor, a little bit of a dreary air to a lot of Central Europe, and so I felt like it fit the team a bit. And I also think that it was a really cool language to use for the names, because you think of like cool European languages, and most people don't think of Central European ones. Most people aren't going like Czech, at least in the US. And I didn't want to go for something like German, where people are like, oh, it's so aggressive and harsh. I want to go for Russian, which kind of has a similar connotation or a similar association in the US. French wouldn't have made sense connotation-wise, or not association-wise. it would have been like, well, why are you picking French for this? Like, that would be like, oh, you have a fairy type team, or you have maybe a normal type team, or maybe a fighting type team, but not like, I don't know, a dark type team. And same as, yeah, English would have been boring. So what I ended up doing was I looked at it and I went, this is the language for it. So I named them all in Czech using Google Translate. So they're probably not well translated or anything. But long story short, that is why my Grimmsnarl is not named like Merg or something. This is a near recreation of my Shield Team 1. My Shield Team 1 had a neutral nature, though. And I have no reason to have a neutral nature. I did that because I didn't want to have to find a mint. Or actually, it might have been before you could find a mint. So, scratch that. I couldn't change it. And I didn't feel like changing it. So yeah, that's why that is the way it weighs. Okay, so they're rocking Staraptor, which means they're definitely gonna mega that thing. And I see... Okay, I see a challenge here. Because they've got the Staraptor and they've got the... the Matcha guy. Sinistcha? Yeah. So that's a little dangerous. They've also got a Grimmsnarl. I think this is the team I rock with. I hope that they do bring the Staraptor. Because I'm gonna be boosting its special attack. Yes! There it is. This thing is evil, though, because it's going to be boosting its defense, I guarantee it. Also, my Grimmsnarl that I got is small. I am a little scared. I am a little scared. See, now I feel like I'm not bright enough, but then the light goes whoosh, and I'm like, I'm fine. You can't use Parting Shot. Oh, they used Parting Shot on him. Okay, I was gonna say, they used Parting Shot on me. They didn't want to. Kind of confused the Staraptor. Kind of my best chance to make anything happen. Dang it! You turd! Alright, well, I'm setting up light screen anyways. So that helps. Confused. That did a chunk. Hurt yourself. Dang it. Alright, well. It's not great for me. Hurt yourself. Nice. Try to use some sort of priority move there. Huge. Okay, melodic special attack is... Ah, okay. It's a competitive one. Not great for me. I want this, though. That's good. In case they try switching. Oh, they're using protect. So nope. Not good for me. Well, actually, wait, that would lower their special attack, though. Oh, that's not good. They have roost. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, there's a chance they go for protect again. I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, there you go for protect again. It was the first time I've run into one of these Staraptors, so I'm like trying to figure out what the play is at any given time. The thing they could do that would throw me off the most would be to switch to Grimmsnarl. They're withdrawing Melodic, bringing in Sinistra. Okay, so they're not swapping. I don't think yet. Maybe they are. They could. Nope. Got it. Okay, but now they lost all the stat boost on their Melodic, so that's actually really big for me. Unfortunately, we're about to lose both of our screens. And they're about to set up some screens. That's pretty big. Oh, Machakacha melts ice because it's like scald like that. Okay, we don't have light screen anymore. Hurt yourself? No! Okay, Melodic's gonna come in, it's gonna get a boost for competitive. Not ideal for me, but not much I can do to prevent it. I do not like this team that they've got. I find it annoying. And I feel like it's probably meta, which makes it even more annoying. I am more than a little bit screwed here, I think. Dang. Okay, yeah, that's very bad for me. That's very bad for me. Can at least do this. See, if I was now, search out the finish draft. They might. They're not doing it right now. So I don't know what their plan is. Protect! I'm gonna have to, like, focus down this melodic, I think, to start. Because it is a pretty big threat here. Okay, Sinistra's leaving, I figured. Figured that was coming. That's not good for me. Ooh, that is not good for me. protect. No, they also have protect. Oh, I should have expected that. Ooh, that's a bad turn for me. That's a very bad turn for me. Oh. I am so screwed. Especially now that they have the reflect up. I'm smelling GG's. Like, I have nothing to answer to this Grimmsnarl. I'm just kind of hoping it has no attacks. Probably gonna parting shot one of my moms, yeah. Yep, that's so kind. The only chance I've got at this point is that I get a crit with, like, one or both hits. Preferably Steelix's. Oh, but no, the Sinistra's gonna heal it. Oh, God, that's so bad. Yeah, I have no chance. Oh, I got the special defense drop. Oh, actually, no, Parting Shot doesn't affect body press because it's my defense stat. I still lose, but not as bad. Not as bad as it could have been. I'm trying to see, where am I best lit? I think here. Here I am best lit. No, it's not even enough to kill the melodic. Oh, God. GG's. I don't have an answer to that. I don't know what my answer is to that at all. Okay, this one doesn't have its Raptor. This is the squad I'm rocking with. Please be kind to me. Sneeze their basket of dragons. So they get to decide, do they want to stop my Trick Room or do they want to stop my Reflect? Because Sneezer can only fake one of us out. And I get something good from either. So they say no Reflect. Which is fine, I'll do that next turn. Okay. Thank you. Come again. Alright, I'm gonna try to one-shot the Sneasler. They might swap on this turn. There's a chance. They protect on this turn. Interesting. Reflect is up. Is Last Respect's a special attack? How did it do so much? Or does it get Infiltrator or something? I genuinely don't know how that happened. Well, this puts me in an awkward position I was not expecting to be. I need to see what it's got. It does not get... Last Respects is physical. Why is Last Respects doing so much damage to my Reflect? Like it did... I guess maybe it did a little more than 2/3 and then it did a... No, because if it did... I was at like almost half health. I don't know. High roll, low roll moment? I have to lower this Charizard's special attack before it can hit me. That was big damage. Jeez, it still did a ton. Eek. So not going great. Use Heavy Slam and set up rocks. In the process, kill the Charizard. Unless one or both uses Protect. If the Sneasler protects, that's fine. Unless it's my last Trickling trigger, which I don't. I don't know what's happening. Nope. Goodbye, Sneasler. Can I get a goodbye, Charizard? Yes, I can. Oh, God. Okay. We're still in it. Twisted Dimensions do return to normal. Whimsicott, okay. Threaten Basket. Basket even slash Respects does more damage now. Which is not good for me, but neither of my mons are ones that they would really want to use Last Respects on, I don't think. Tailwind's not going to matter, that's a waste of a turn. They did go after Cleavor. Ooh, that's really bad for me. That's like the worst possible turn for me, actually. Methinks that is GG's. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. They're gonna Last Respects. Cleavor, kill Cleavor. Steelix can't do anything really. Just gonna die here. Possibly to this hit. Nope. Dies next turn. Yeah, there was really nothing I could have done. The most I could have done that turn would have been protect Cleavor, but that I don't think it would have survived another Last Respects anyways. So, GG's. I'm not gonna forfeit, but I'll give it to him. Man, I'm running into some bad ones here. It's not doing great today. It's funny. I was going great while I was at work, but while I was at work, I was on my phone and I was in the low tiers. I think it was my lunch break was playing this today. Okay. Odd team. I think this is the squad. Flirt. Is that for high jump kicks, or are they just gonna start spamming high jump? What is why sweet thing? What is your plan? What is your goal here? Light screen is up. Oh, perfect. I got all my things up. Now I get to start hurting you. Spirit break. Why? Maybe they thought I would switch. No, they were cooking there. Spirit break. Like, what was your plan? What was your actual plan there? What was the thought process on those turns? Who's next? Another one who's ready to be spirit broken, I guess. A spirit break and snarl. Who could have expected this combo? A spirit break. They really screwed themselves when they didn't take out my Grimmsnarl. Like, it's too little too late at this point. I'm just gonna do this. They haven't forfeit, so respect. I think he will lose. Now there's a win. That was a pretty aggressive win, too. Back to Great Rank 1! That was a very short battle. Please don't have it. Please don't have the Staraptor strat. No, they've got it. Oh god. Okay, at least they don't have the melodic. Okay, so I need to focus on the Staraptor. How do I kill this Staraptor as fast as humanly possible? I think this is the win. I was debating between Rova and Nico, but I think Rova, I can set up Stealth Rock, which hurts, you know, their Sinistra every time they switch out, so that might be beneficial here. Oh, Mousewood works better now, because it's got access to zoom lens. We're just going straight for it. I'm either going to burn the Staraptor or I'm going to kill this Staraptor. That's my goal. Is as quickly as possible, burn or kill. Maybe both. Well, I guess can't do both. Hopefully kill. Maybe burn. Uh-oh. Never mind. They're doing it this way. Oh, but that's so burn! The burn! Yes! The burn! That's what I wanted. Get confused. Can't you turn out yet? Okay, there you turn. Goodbye. My toucan lives to see another day, it seems. The Sinistcha has emerged to heal the mouse with it. So this is going to be a bad turn for them. No matter what. Because if they follow me with a mouse hold, it's probably going down to the rocks. Yep. We're gonna start with a Snarl. Still hit Sinistcha. Mouse hold is dead. They miss rips, and they only hit my toucan. Probably tanks that, yep. It was a bad turn for them. Who's in? If they send Staraptor back in, it has no defense boost right now. Okay, they're sending a dragon. Who I can break the multi-scale here, and then one shot with rocks. Right? Ooh, that's not a one shot. Probably flinches though. Decent chance. Okay, they're gonna Matcha Gotcha. Goodbye, Cannon. Onaquat is gone. But Onaquat did very good this game. Yep, there's the flinch. Robo. If I can set up the Stealth Rock, I get a little bit of free damage against their Staraptor when it comes back. And if they choose to switch one... I guess I don't. Smartest play for them is to switch Sinistcha out, actually, right now. We'll see if they take the smart play. If not, Dragonite dies, Sinistcha loses more special attack and can't switch back out, thus never being able to use Hospitality again. And also, wow, they don't do it. Horrible play. Because if I'd crit the Dragonite, it would be dead. Oh, they're gonna Strength Sap, I see. Big heal off. That's very funny. Oh, I whiffed the Stone Axe. That's so sad, actually. We'll protect Rova. There's a chance they do switch this turn. They don't. I could have used Quick Attack actually, but this is probably the smarter option. Well, very nice of you. If they switch out the Sinistcha, the Staraptor takes a Stone Axe to the face. Which is kind of what I'm hoping for here. If not, the Sinistcha takes a Stone Axe to the face, which is funny, at least. It is a reduced damage Stone Axe, but... want maximum pressure against this Staraptor. Okay, they don't switch. Dragonite dies. Sinistcha takes a chunk. Loses special attack again. They strengths at me again, so my Stone Axe is really not going to do a ton. But that's okay because I'm going to swap next turn. Cool. Rocks are up. Hee 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 hee. Future is going back on Staraptor. I don't want to give it a boost, you know? Even if that boost is to special attack. It's fine. It's just slightly annoying. Now they can start boosting their defense. It's just annoying. They're probably just going to keep spamming Rage Powder, so I'm just going to use Snarl and say screw it. There's no chance they have a special attack on this Staraptor, you know? That's how I look at it. There's no chance Staraptor is rocking, like, friggin' Hurricane or something here, you know? We're gonna pull out Ghost? No. So I'm gonna set up Reflect, I'm gonna Snarl. Hurt yourself. I get one Spirit Break. If the Sinistcha doesn't manage to Rage Powder. Oh, they didn't use Rage Powder at all, considering that I went first. Which means they actually do get to hit them with a Spirit Break here. A lot. It does burn my Grimmsnarl. Disney Demon is burnt. Damon. Okay, but they close combat anyway, so. The smartest thing would have been to use Strength Sap or something again. Okay, I've lost my Twisted Dimensions. Staraptor's probably going to keep spamming close combat. I could maybe see them having Brave Bird or something, but I don't think they want to use it when their health is that low. They use Brave Bird. Oh my god. Your health is so low. You've just cemented that you die this turn. Machagacha's not going to kill. I set up Trick Room. My burn is doing a number to me here, but it's not going to be enough for them. I can't believe it. I might have managed to do this. I might have managed the win. Oh, Staraptor has 1 turn left. Okay, never mind. Not quite dead yet. If my Snarl misses... That's the only chance they've got. No, but then I'm going to hit before the Staraptor does. Because I'll hit the Sinistcha. Like, even if I miss with Snarl, the Sinistcha gets hit, the Staraptor can't take both of us down. And then Staraptor burns and dies. Sinistcha used Protect. There it is. The Staraptor is finally dead. I killed one. I killed one, and it didn't mean that the team still won. Okay. This is all I got. I start with a Snarl. It's going to do a decent chunk now that they don't have anyone else to take a little bit of the damage for them. I miss. Okay. They use Strength Sap. Okay, but that's... Oh, no, that does heal them. That is bad for me, actually. That's quite bad for me. But X-Scissor is going to do a lot. But Rich is dead. Okay, never mind. It's not over yet. I think we go back and forth here. Yeah, they're just gonna Strength Sap. My attack goes down. Their special attack tanked already, though. I X-Scissor. And the crit! The crit! Oh my god. If only I could use Quick Attack. If only I could use Quick Attack here. Like, I think we could genuinely do this for a while. Where they're just Strength Sapping. I'm using X-Scissor. I lose a lot of attack power. They heal a lot of health. And I just rely on a crit eventually. I am now faster. This is an insane fight. They're gonna use Protect. I think I use Protect next turn. And then they waste a Strength Sap. I don't know how many Strength Saps they've got. Oh, they went for the Matcha Gotcha. Don't know how many PP that has. Probably more than I've got Protect. But I'm really banking on not getting burned. Okay, Strength Sap. I have more time on my timer than they have time on theirs, though. So the longer they have to think, the closer I am to winning this from them timing out. Okay. We have 2 minutes till the battle ends in a draw. That's the state I'm kind of banking on at this point. As we both sit here stalling each other. Can we time out? I'm burnt. Okay, that's very bad. If a minute left. We're running down the clock. We both did. We both did Protect. Do I stall it, or do I actually go for something here? I think I go for the double Protect. The funniest option. The double Protect! The 30% chance draw. There it is. We time out. That's a draw, right? Oh my god. Crazy match. Oh, that was beautiful. We earn nothing for this? We draw and you get nothing? Wow. Wow, that was beautiful. And it's a new day according to the game. Actually insane fight. Grimmsnarl fact. I am officially a Grimmsnarl admirer. How nice. What a crazy fight. I'm gonna go to the shop because I have a lot more stuff that I can buy now. New Mega Stones in here. I think I definitely want Electros. Electrosite. If I end up buying the battle pass, I'll get it for free anyway, so it'll refund it for me. I think you should get more for a draw, though. I'm not gonna lie. That was so silly. That was so silly, and they said, nope, nope, you get nothing. Screw you. Go away. Wow. I've never timed out a game like that. That was just pure. We were just stuck stalling each other. I killed this Staraptor, though. Oh my god. What an insane game. The thing is, if my Spiritomb hadn't been burnt, I don't think they would have won, because I would have been able to sit there and use more Snarls alongside my Kleavor just spamming X's there. If I'd gotten 2 crits in a row, I would have KO'd probably. But yeah, can't get that luck. It's 1 in 8, 1 in 8. You know, that's too much. That's what, 1 in 64, right? Not happening there. Yeah, I've been enjoying this new season just because it added new mons. I don't know. I definitely wish they'd added more with this update. I was really hoping that with the mobile release, that they would kind of see the mobile release as like almost the full release of the game. And add, you know, a bunch of new mons, maybe more battle locations, maybe give us access to terrestrialization alongside megas, but they did not go too crazy with it, and that's a little disappointing. I was hoping maybe they'd add like more single player content too. I know that that's not the focus here, obviously. But I would like to see them at some point, even if it's literally like a paid thing. Like it's paid DLC for the game. You can pay money and buy access to a single player campaign. I think that would be a really cool thing. Because I know that this is meant to be competitive, but I don't know. I look at something like Pokemon Battle Revolution. I look at Stadium 1 and 2. Not so much Coliseum here, obviously. I feel like that's a little different of a campaign than what I'm thinking, but I'm thinking literally like, here's a few different themed battle environments with themed battle formats. Here's an introduction to gimmicks beyond Mega Evolution. Here's access to mons that you can't actually use in the current meta or in the current season, or you know, this one has access to legendaries that you can't use in ranked or something. I don't know. I feel like that would be really cool, and especially given that Battle Revolution was so cool. It was a really cool game, and it had so much that you could do in it. Just as someone playing alone. Maybe it wasn't online required. And I like this game a lot. And I don't think it would need to switch from being online required because the battle logic happens on the server side, but I think it should have an online single player option. But for the people who want to do that more than, you know, battle other trainers, and also so that they can kind of have more going on, and then just a larger pool of mons would have been real nice. And I get that they don't want to just drop all the megas on us or something, but it's like, don't release the mega stones, just release more mons. You know, like we've got Absol, we don't have Absolite Z. We have Lucario, we don't have Lucario Knight Z. With Garchomp, we don't have Garchompite Z. Like, we don't have those. So I don't see why not. You know? I don't know, maybe post-Worlds or something, we'll learn more about, oh, we're releasing terrestrialization, or we're adding Dynamax or something. And the meta is gonna be different than it's ever been before, starting next year or something. I don't know. Maybe they can do something that's cool like that. I don't know. I do like Champions. I think the mobile release is good. I wish it did not drop frames on my phone when it did the split screen. My phone's not bad. I have a Google Pixel 6 Pro, which is, at this point, several years old. I bought it literally January 2022. So I've had it for more than 4 years at this point, almost 5. I'm at 4.5. So it's not like the newest phone by a long shot, but it's a pretty powerful phone. A lot of apps that are just built to run on other phones run very well on this one. Like Pokemon Go, for example, I play it at an unlocked frame rate, and it's 60 plus. That's all I can tell you. It's definitely above 60 FPS. My phone screen can go as high as 120, I think. So, like, I can get this really crisp. Like, it might be a 144 hertz phone, I'm not sure. But it's like, it's a good, strong phone, and it's getting a lot out of something like Pokemon Go. But the split screen effect in this game just tanks its frames. It's suddenly a slideshow. And sometimes when, like, new mons are coming out, because it has to, like, load them, there's a slight hitch. And, again, that could just be my phone old. It could just be my phone old. But I don't know, I feel like it would be nice if it was more performant on my phone. Again, it could just be my phone is old, and I need a newer phone at some point. I'm not doing that anytime soon. This phone is good, it's in good shape. Maybe if I, like, crack this screen at some point, I'll be like, alright, it's time for me to look into the Pixel 13 or whatever they're at, when I get a new one. Hey guys. No matter what I do, I'm buying it outright. I don't do the monthly thing for phones. It's like my phone bill is like $30-ish a month, split among my family. So it's like I don't want to make that like $200 a month for years. I would rather save for a little while and then just drop $1,000 and have a new phone. But that's just me. That's just me. But yeah, anyways, that's gonna be where I'm wrapping it up for today's stream. So thank you so much if you joined me live or after the fact. Either way is cool with me as long as you had some fun. That said, I am gonna go do human things as humans do, and you probably should too. Probably be back Saturday. It kind of depends. So I'm trying to beat Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope before Star Fox comes out. And I'm struggling a bit because that game is not as good as the first one. I don't care what anyone says. If you played the first one, you would know it is a magical experience. It's a phenomenal game. The sense of humor is immature. I didn't really get any laughs out of it. I am not getting any laughs out of the second one either, and the gameplay is worse. So, I mean, it has more puzzles. The puzzles are interesting, but I don't like that the puzzles are all just the same puzzles that you find everywhere, really, for the most part. Like, I don't know, all of the puzzles is the same. That's what I'm saying. It's literally like asset flip style puzzles where it's like, oh, you have to take the cube shaped crystal and you put it on the cube altar, and then it opens the cube gate that looks like the gates for the triangle gate and the circle gate and all of those other gates. But this is the cube gate, and you put the cube in the cube altar, and then the cube gate goes away. And then you can move forward and, oh, there's a spooky dark messiah. Oh, what are you going to do? Well, it's like, oh, I find the egg that's somewhere and then kick it, and then I can pick it up and throw it at the eye. And it's like, oh, the eye is gone now, and you have found the circle gate. You didn't think there'd be a circle gate. And it's like, oh, let me guess, there's a circle-shaped crystal somewhere around the island, and I'll put it on the circle altar and make the circle gate. It's just, I don't know. The same puzzles every world, pretty much. The traversal puzzles are more interesting, but they're pretty straightforward. I don't know. The overworld lacks the whimsy that the original one did. Quite frankly, somehow in its art style, the original one's art style was stylized, but a little more realistically textured. This one is stylized and stylistically textured, and the style and the textures somehow looks ugly, and I'm like, normally stylized things look good. Why does this look bad? I don't understand. But yeah, no, that's it. I'm done. That's all the stream. I'm gonna go. Goodbye.